Hi, hello, and welcome. This is your favorite chef Sri Bala. I hope you would love my recipes. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon to turn the notifications on. Enjoy and happy cooking.
Hi everyone, it's awesome to see you all after a small break. Today we are going to see an awesome recipe called a Kara Korambu made with pea brinjal called the Sundekka. And it's going to be really tangy and yummy and you'll all be loving it. Come, let's see it.
Kindly make a note of the ingredients needed for Sundekka Kara Korambu. Sundekka, that is pea brinjal, garlic, shallots, tomatoes, curry leaves. These are the fresh vegetables you need. Other than that, you need the tamarind extract which I have kept ready. With this, we are going to use Sri Bala Sambar powder. The way you need to crush the Sundekka is shown here now. Why we do this is, it opens out the flavors, and either you can cut them or crush them. I like to crush it this way, and I do it in this method. You can follow the same thing. Just find out the availability of the fresh Sundekka. Whenever you get this, you can always do this recipe. It will be very tasty and a healthy recipe. In a pan, I have added oil. I am crackling mustard. Once the mustard crackles, I am going to add fenugreek. Both 1 teaspoon each, mustard and fenugreek. Then I am adding cumin or the jeera. That again is 1 teaspoon. I am adding asafoetida. Then red chilies, curry leaves, then shallots. If you don't get shallots in your place, you can always replace it with onions. Cut them into dices. Shallots are extra tasty. Then of course the garlic pods. We are going to roast them all together. And the oil used is gingerly oil. I have used about a ladle of oil. Any Kara Korambu or a Vatta Korambu, the usage of oil is little extra than a sambar recipe. This also can be done in clay pots, but for me the volume is more, so I am using a vessel. Then the crushed pea brinjal called the Sundekka. If you see, this is a very common ingredient across Southeast Asian countries. There are lots of recipes with pea brinjal, especially in Thai cuisine also. You will find it. This grated coconut has to be ground into a smooth paste and kept aside. This is kept aside now. We are going to use it in the end of the recipe. It's completely roasted. Time to add the tomatoes. Add salt as soon as I add the tomatoes so that it softens. Salt as per your taste, but this you can take about 1.5 teaspoons of salt. You need to close the lid for it to soften completely and leave it for 5 minutes. Let's see after 5 minutes how it is. It has left its own water and it's completely cooked. I'm going to add Sri Bala Sambar powder. 3 tablespoons of Sambar powder you would need, because we are going to make it extra spicy. The pungency will be more. Mix it nicely. Add little water and bring it to boil. See the color. Once the sambar powder is mixed nicely with water, gives you a nice color. That's why selecting the right chili for making the sambar powder is very important. I take pains to make the sambar powder, and of course my guests like them. I'm going to close it again and give it a nice boil. Time to add the tamarind pulp. Again you need to bring it to boil. So you are bringing it to boil thrice. Remember that. I'm going to add the coconut paste to it. Automatically the color will change. You can see here, from deep red it's moving towards orange. That's it. Few minutes of boil and then the Kuazhambu will be ready to be served. I hope you would love this recipe and give me your feedback. Until we meet again, you can always follow me in all the other social media. The links are given in the description. Thank you and stay safe.